Hello everyone, this is the Godfather Dictator, and sadly, we're on the last part of my Watchdog walkthrough because this is Act 5, and Act 5 has only one mission called Sometimes You Still Lose. I hope you guys really enjoy the whole walkthrough, even though I didn't see much support, well, from anyone basically. I don't know, maybe it was a game that people were not looking forward to see no damage. No idea, but I see, of course, a couple of people were getting a bunch of views again for regular walkthrough. I don't even know why I still bother doing this walkthrough when barely anyone watches them. But actually, the reason why I'm still doing that is I hope eventually someday that people will be more interested in these type of run, because no offense, I do like to watch sometimes casual gaming, but I don't think that watching people that are funny in their video will improve your gameplay. And I know some of you may say, well, I don't care about improving my gameplay. Well, I respect that, but I know a lot of people, if you're watching my channel, is because at some point you want to improve your gameplay overall. Because what's the point of me doing no damage run? Is yes, to help people that have a hard time doing the game regularly, but also to help people who want to improve their gaming, want to become better. So here, for this mission, I will tell you what I did as a plan, if you want, on how to deal with this mission, because it can be pretty damn hard, to be honest. And depending also when you do it, okay? The time matter for this mission. What I would suggest to everyone who want to do the last mission, and let's just say that it would be easier than the normal method, okay? During the night, of course, in my opinion, it's always ideal, simply because you can use, like I mentioned many times before, but I will still mention it in this video, because you can use the blackout skill, and this skill is really, really useful. And why it will be so useful in this mission is because you see right now, Damien has the control of CTOS over all the city, and basically what you were able to trigger before and hack in, he's able to do it too. So the reason why the blackout will be so useful in this part is when you trigger it, when there's a blackout, even you or anyone else basically cannot hack in any infrastructure. Which means when you're in the blackout in this mission, Damien cannot hack, the infrastructure around. He cannot hack bridge, steam pipe, or whatever else, okay? Traffic light. And here, if you pay attention, you see that I made a waypoint before even knowing where I'm supposed to go. And in my opinion, it's one of the best way to do this mission is to learn where the point are. Here, this puzzle is the only one that it's impossible to do it the first time you come to this area, because you see Damien put a protection in this program. And here it will be another proof, like I said, that if you do the mission before and you plan on how to do it, I will place again another strategic waypoint where to go. And you will see this, first of all, will save me time, and not only that, it will save me the fact that I won't have to, how can I say this? I won't have to remember where the location are. Basically, I don't have to remember where I have to go hack the virus in. Because right now it's giving you a virus and you have to go hack 3 separate points in the city. Right now I'm going to one of these points because it's in the middle. And you will understand why I'm going through all this trouble right now. It's because once you place one virus, Damien will trigger some kind of weird hack around the map where it will show you your objective, but at wrong places where you don't want to go. So why I did this one first is because it's the one that's in the middle of the city. The other one are at specific point around the city, like right here where I will be putting my waypoint, and that's where I go. This is the second one where you have to go. And like I said, once the virus will be totally uploaded, you will see that Damien will start hacking also the location of your objective, and this is where it gets tricky. And not only that, but once you place the first virus, he will call the cop after you. You see what I mean now? Look at your map. You see my map? All the yellow point going around like crazy. That's Damien doing that to give you the wrong objective location. And here, with all that crap that's going on, he send the cop after you. And in this mission, like I remember one of the previous mission I did, there's nothing you can do to evade the CTOS scan. Yes, you can use a jamcom, but you will use your 5 jamcom really fast, and after this you will still have the cop after you. You can experience it if you want. I don't care, because I did it many times before and I know how it works, you know. But what I'd rather do in this part, and this is why I'm choosing to do the mission during the night, is I don't care about getting spotted by the police and they start chasing me like right now, because once I reach the area of the second hack-in, what I will be doing is trigger, of course at a strategic point, I will trigger a blackout so that the police won't be able to follow me to the third location that I need to hack in, and this will make the mission, of course, a lot easier in my opinion. So here is the second point, and it's funny because some of these points, this point here is a previous CTOS center that you actually had to unlock, so it's pretty nice. And here I will also disable the chopper just to make sure I don't get spotted for, you know, stupid reason. And it doesn't matter because you see the search level is going down at the moment. Wait a second, I will just take something to drink because my throat is dry. So okay, the search is going down right now, but it doesn't matter because once it's reached 0, they will start a scan again to find me. So it, like I said, doesn't change anything. Now I lost the cop for a certain amount of time. I won't trigger the blackout right away. Why? Because if I trigger it, I won't be able to go through that door, and this is what I wanted to do. And here I trigger the blackout right after opening the door. I get in this truck, and I know it's not a fast vehicle, don't get me wrong. I could have maybe take back my freaking car that I left back there, but there was too many cops on the other side. So here you see all the point around. You put a waypoint right where I put it 2 seconds ago. This is the third place where you gotta hack in. And here you see how the blackout helps you is that yes, the helicopter is still after me, okay, but soon I will trigger a second blackout and he won't be able to follow me. And this is why the blackout in this mission is so useful. So you just have to go get more blackout at the end of the previous mission, you know. Before doing this mission, go refill all your blackout, refill your blackout, also your jamcom. Because if I remember correctly now, the second time I will lose the cop, I will start using my jamcom till I reach the third location. But you only start doing that once you're at the last location to hack in. Because if you use it, for example, at the second location or the first location, you will be wasting all of them basically. So here you see, electricity is back and the CTOS scan are back, and what I will be doing is each time they come back online, I will trigger my jamcom, and here this way they won't be able to see where I am. And I think I have 3 left, so I have plenty to be able to reach my location before they actually spot me. And don't get me wrong, they will still spot me another time. But once you hack in and you finish uploading the third virus, you will basically just have to evade the cop. And it's pretty straightforward, especially if you use a blackout again like I will be doing here. And it's funny because when I did this part right here, I rewatched this video. Sorry, what the fuck was that? I rewatched this video and I just realized that I thought that the upload wasn't complete right here, because I did a blackout, but it told me like right now connection got dropped, if you want, you know, that it got canceled. So here I was like, did I finish uploading the virus? But I actually did, but I stayed near this area because I thought I didn't upload the virus. So this is why here I'm staying there and I'm not moving far from this place, because if you move too far, the upload of the virus is canceled. And like I said, I didn't know that the virus was completely uploaded, so me was wasting time right here. And this is where I realized, I'm like, damn, I uploaded the virus, what am I doing here? So actually it wasn't a waste of time, because this way I trigger a second blackout, and this will allow me to escape the police and get to the main objective where you gotta go. And basically I put my waypoint back here because you gotta go back to the CTOS weak point to act the previous act that you couldn't act because Damien was protecting it, and that's why you had to upload the virus at 3 different spots in the city. So right now I will be going back to the building that I previously went to, and I will disable CTOS till I reach Damien. But the rest of the mission, guys, is pretty straightforward. I don't fast forward the first part of the credit, but I will fast forward the second part of the credit. I just want to show at the end that I get the trophy for completing Act 5, and I was actually a bit a bit of a letdown because you don't get any trophy for completing it on realistic difficulty. But no biggie, I guess. The run, like I said, was to help out people who wanted to play on the highest difficulty. So then again, I won't be speaking for the rest of the mission. I will let you watch that. But thanks again for everyone who's been supporting this run, even though I didn't see a lot of likes. So not a lot of you people must have liked this walkthrough. But I hope that eventually, in the near future, more people will watch this walkthrough and will enjoy it. On that note, guys, I will be bringing you more side mission of this game eventually. Not sure what the next project will be after that. I'll have to see, guys, what games are coming out this year, and eventually I will have also to get a PS4 so that I will be able to play, for example, the next Batman game and all that stuff. But I will keep you informed on that, and I will see you later. Peace out.
I've linked to a satellite. From here, T-Bone's virus will reboot the entire system. I'm gonna stop Damien. I'm gonna find him. My God.
Why are you so damn stubborn? Quinn's dead. You got your sister back, and Clara? She stabbed you in the back. She helped kill your precious Lena. You know it's true.
What about you? Some might blame you for Lena's death.
I wonder who would think that, huh? But why stop there? Perhaps we should blame you. As I recall, the Murloc job was your plan.
I blame myself every day for the plan, for meeting you, for not stopping you when I had the chance. I don't make that mistake anymore. I see a problem, I step in.
Oh yes, the vigilante. I've read your headlines.
You're the only problem I see now, and I'm coming for you. That's a lighthouse. Power's still running out there. That's Damien.
Remember when you and I first decided to pool our talents? The schemes we were planning? We had so much drive, but never like this. Look outside. We've taken down a goddamn city! Now I'm spending my final hours standing on the Widow's Walk. That's what they call the Lighthouse Lookout. The Widow's Walk. Did you know that? I didn't. Seems fitting. Everything reeks of conclusion.
Give it to me. Come on, hand it over.
I don't know what Damien wanted in those final moments. Death, I suppose. I thought I could fix the little girl's death, but instead it led to all of this. Exposed lies, corrupted kings, a broken city. And me, changed man. I don't look back anymore. I don't regret. I look forward. Everything is connected, and I'll use that to expose, to protect, and if necessary, to punish.
Once again, Mayor Rushmore is dead. Police are not revealing any information. The leaked documents found extensive corruption and deep ties between the mayor and the Chicago South Club leader, Lucky Quinn. Did the mayor kill himself over this exposure, or was he executed? Bloom Director of Public Relations, Charlotte Gardner, has issued a statement regarding the recent CTOS troubles.
We knew all along that our CTOS network would be a target for hackers of all strengths and skills. It's been an excellent proving ground to demonstrate how robust our system really is. We're so pleased with the results. Our firewall security withheld the worst of the attacks, and in some cases, trip switches closed the systems off before any access could be gained. Your personal information remains secure. Our CTOS network is restored to full operations.
In a world where we want to spend more time with loved ones, be active in our communities, have safer, healthier homes and cities, Bloom Industries listen to you and your needs. We are embarking on a global journey. We want the world to be a community. CTOS 2.0, focusing on you, putting you on the global stage. CTOS 2.0, making smart cities even smarter. Up next, an interview with a woman who claims to know the vigilante, Aiden Pierce.
Renowned child psychologist Yolanda Mendez is with us. Dr. Mendez, your story is extraordinary. You actually know Aiden Pierce, the man we know as the vigilante. Tell us how that came about.
I met Mr. Pierce through the family, his sister.
This was a surprise to us. We couldn't find any information about him at all. It's great that you've come forward. You were treating her son for trauma?
Yes, well, naturally I can't discuss any of that. Not even their names.
No. We wouldn't ask you to. But that's how you met Aiden Pierce. What's he like?
It's impossible to say for certain what he's really like. He masks his personality, and he's very good at it.
Is he?
It isn't like someone playing poker. This is a very smart man who is looking to gain the upper hand in every situation.
And you're writing a book.
Yes, I am. It's a book about the whole experience, a study on Mr. Pierce. I really wanted to explore this complex man's mind.
I'm sure it'll be a fascinating read. Dr. Mendez, thank you.
DedSec has had enough. Our warnings have fallen on deaf ears. Our reputation has been attacked by weaklings such as Default. Heed our final warning. There will be a reckoning. We are vigilant against the Watchers. We are capable. We are unstoppable. We are at war.
While a statement from the Commissioner's office acknowledges the recent decline in criminal activity, the vigilante known as the Fox is only given the slightest praise for his crime-fighting efforts. An anonymous source told our reporters that members of the police department are more enthusiastic about the vigilante than they are allowed to publicly disclose. It started with a trail of evidence and the arrest of Joseph DeMarco. But Chicago law enforcement are assuring the public that their investigation into human trafficking is far from over. Not long after DeMarco pled guilty to all charges, police confirmed that an employee of the state government had evidence connecting the governor of Illinois to the human trafficking ring. City officials are picking up the pieces from the shocking chaos brought on by a massive CTOS malfunction. The city experienced major power outages, bridge disruptions, and thousands of dollars in damages. While CTOS is back online, many are raising questions about the safety features needed to run a complex system in a major city.
I'm bleeding here. You?
I'm holding up.
I got one last bone for you to chase. Maurice finally gave in, then suddenly he was all talk. I'll give you a location, the rest you can work out yourself.
That's business, huh?
Yeah, that's right. It's all business.
Jordy's like that. Tidy fixer. Keeps the loose ends clean. Maurice is one of his loose ends, and he's ultimately my problem. He's the one who shot my car, killed my niece. I want to say we're different, but I don't know anymore. How many people have I hurt? Killed? Who deserves to die? Who decides that?
You know, finish it off. Clean out some loose ends.
Maurice is living his own private hell. He's a victim in all of this. And I've seen enough death. He's gonna get a second chance. We both are.
Wake up, sunshine, open up your sleeping eyes for me. I've been waiting all the night, people waiting for the light. Sunshine, sunshine. Wake up, sunshine, let me feel your warm sunlight on me. Night was long and night was cold, but today we'll one day hold up. Sunshine, sunshine. You know I talk to you, I know you're going to. So just have a face, open your eyes, shine your eyes, talk to you. Wake up, sunshine, ooh, it's good to have you here with me. Can't imagine what I do, but feel too lonely without you. Sunshine, sunshine. Can't tell a girl this day.
CTO has never CTO has 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 CTO has